Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Nan. This is Silky Intuitive, and I'm going to do my best to get this reading out. This morning, mysteriously, I have started to develop the signs of what looks like a change of season cold. Even though we're not in the actual change of a season, the weather has been seasonally weird, and I think I might have picked something up. I've developed a cough. I'm good and drugged up for that one, so hopefully it won't interfere. I've taken my share of Robitussin today. So I'm going to hope I don't cough my way through this thing. Hopefully I can get through at least Scorpios for today. This is for the month of February into March. I am using the entire deck. Let's hope I can get there. And we're going to start right about here. I've represented you, Scorpio, with the card of death. Now, when we come across the lovers, I'm going to pull it aside, and we're going to do a quick point of view around your love life. But first, let's take, I think we're going to take 7 cards down. We're going to go a 7, good number, the 7 of Pentacles. Hard work and evaluation, the 5 of Pentacles. So there's been some financial hardships for Scorpio. Changing direction, maybe deciding that there's a better way to do something in order to bring money into your life. Maybe this is talking about changing direction as far as your career is concerned, but there are still some things about what it is that you're wanting to accomplish that you're just not seeing the entire story around everything. I think you will. Looks like you're planning something. For me, this feels very much like it's going to turn into a career reading. We're starting out very strong, concentrating on how you make your money, where you make your money, and the direction you would like to take your desires. With the Chariot, you've been through a bit of a struggle, Scorpio, where finances are concerned, but it feels to me like you have chosen a direction. You're moving towards something, although you're really wanting more. I feel that you've got a positive direction in whatever this is that you're wanting to change. I feel, for me, this is more about changing something that you're already doing, evaluating things, examining what it is that just wasn't working, what had failed to bring the finances in, tweaking some things, changing some things up, but making plans to take things in a more positive direction. The 2 of Cups. The Star. The Prince of Pentacles. The 6 of Cups. And the Lover's card. Here's where we're going to pull this to the side. This is where I think your love life starts to come into play. It's actually connected to work and a past life situation. Your love life may actually be revolving around a relationship from your past. Maybe someone you knew from work. If you're single, this could be you trying to reconnect with someone from your past. Also know that the Queen of Pentacles is here now. She talks about your finances and bringing more into your life, making plans around that. So we're going to take your love reading and put it to the side until we get to Vimeo. And we want to continue down this career path. This path that you've chosen, it may be connected to something you did in the past. This may be you're working on plans. Maybe your plans are actually about moving, about actually making a physical move to a place from your past. The Queen of Pentacles says that that is definitely a possibility. You may be reminiscing about a place from the past and setting yourself out onto the path that's going to lead you to that place. But you're thinking that you don't want to go there. You don't want to make that sort of plan until you know that your finances are going to be secure. But it's definitely part of your plans for some of you, Scorpio. It is movement. It is releasing yourself maybe from a position in life where things hadn't been terribly, where maybe things have been frustrating to you. Possibly you've had many disappointments, and now that place of maybe just pretty much being tired, being exhausted of all of the tribulation. I feel that some of you are very exhausted, terribly exhausted, but not quite exhausted enough to not move forward. I still feel a very deep need to move forward. Temperance. Whatever this place is, this ideal place, because that's what the Two of Cups talks about. It talks about finding the balance and the harmony within. Because for whoever I'm talking about, Scorpio, you're healing yourself. You're healing yourself, and even though there may be a partner connected to you, you're very much at this time being drawn to concentrate on yourself. On yourself. And even though we don't have the Queen of Cups here yet, or the King of Cups, that energy is going to show itself eventually. The Temperance is next to the Hierophant. The Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. The Wheel. The Seven of Wands. And the Three of Cups. What I'm thinking about this is you're really... I think some of you are wanting to buy a house. I think that for some of you is first and foremost in your mind, is really establishing a sense of security where you have faith that what you are building is going to be there every day for you. There's very much a new way of thinking around maybe buying a property, changing your location, but finding a place on this earth that truly belongs to Scorpio, where you feel absolutely 100% at peace with everything that you're doing, with all of the choices that you're making, and knowing that you will still be able to draw in the kind of finances that you're doing now. You need the security of knowing that no matter where you go on this earth, you're going to need a sense of security. And you're going to want to know that what you are doing, what you're developing, is karmically going to continue. The Seven of Wands is about standing in a good place, being in a very positive position, even though you have issues that need to be solved, people that need to be maybe confronted. You're in a very good place moving forward with whatever it is. You're moving towards a very promising place, a place of real, I think, accomplishment and happiness after a down cycle, after a place of disappointment. That place of disappointment has really stimulated you to move forward into a more positive, to actually a physically more positive place. I think that Scorpio is definitely looking to make some big changes right now. Now we've got the Five of Wands, the Hanging Man, or the Hanged Man, the Princess of Swords, she would be the Page, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Interesting. We've got deception, and we've got the removal of that deception right along with a person in a very defensive position. The Ten of Pentacles. I think it's about protecting your earnings, protecting your money. But all of these things that you're looking at come before a time of justice. So if you're releasing yourself from something contractually, I see very positive changes. I see some of you maybe even thinking about just up and leaving one day. If you have that opportunity and you have that sort of freedom in your life where you can just pack up and go, I do see you leaving conflict behind in such a manner, but it moves you towards a more promising, abundant place. But there are things that need to happen in order for a feeling of balance, harmony, maybe even justice is applied here. It can be a legal situation around family money, or it can be a family situation that is waiting for this karmic justice to be served up. Now, for someone, the justice is around a situation that's been deceptive, where maybe it's been connected to a family member and there have been lies, deceit, maybe anger, deception of some kind. Now, I've got Scorpio very much taking a new stand. Standing up maybe for what they believe in to be true, or what is maybe having to defend what they feel is the right direction that life is taking them. But there's changes there, some for the good, some for the bad. Now, the message that comes with this is, even though you may be struggling in certain aspects of the changes that you're bringing in, patience is absolutely necessary. Patience and reflection, because there is an energy that there's a removal of someone or something that has caused some, I want to say, internal conflict. Because the Hanged Man is that way because of internal conflict, because he has placed himself in that holding position, in that holding pattern, while he figures it out. So it's a self-imposed hanging position that Scorpio is in around this situation where you're seriously thinking about changing your position in this world. Now, whether that is in a local perspective or that means you're going to be taking this energy of movement away in a totally new course. I think it really depends on you. It really depends on what it is that drives you. With help from some family finances, maybe. That's going to sort of level the playing field for you here, because now we've got this justice coming in. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. I love it. The Queen of Cups. All right. The Ace of Pentacles. Awesome. The Ten of Wands. That's okay. That's all right. This is really great energy, especially when it comes under this card of deception. The Sun. Right. It brings happiness. Putting down a load of burden is just going to bring not only happiness, a new direction in life, but it's going to end old worn out situations that no longer have a place in your life. For me, the Justice tells me that you're moving on to a much better place in life. Once this justice, whatever it is, whatever it serves to you, it brings not only happiness of the heart, abundance of love to be given, to be shared, to be taken. But there's also this Princess of Pentacles. Pardon me. Here it goes. The message coming from that. The message coming from the Princess of Pentacles is that she brings the security. She knows that security on a very basic kind of fundamental level. Did I say that was a 9? That's a princess. That's the page. She brings the knowledge. She brings that information, the learning, the knowing that stability is going to be there. Along with this abundance of love. The Queen of Cups is all about the love. She can be. If she's a real person, maybe it's someone you know. But she also comes under this Queen of Swords. And that's why I'm going to say it feels for some of you very much an energy of love that is actually being set free. Whether it's through the justice system or it's actually someone emotionally freeing themselves from a love situation, it actually brings about a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. So knowing that your life is going to be stable, whether you keep this love situation continuing in your life or not, you're going to have this real feeling of new beginning, newness. I don't know if this is a new person coming in. I feel more that this new beginning is because with the Ten of Wands, you released a burden. You released a relationship that had grown tiresome, grown exhausting, maybe even. And once that situation, that struggle, maybe that person who deceived you, who clouded your vision, who brought secrecy and lies and struggle into your life, the release of that burden brings you to a happier place. The Tower here says that your life is going to transform. As if, I'm not going to say that because I don't believe in real magic that way. I do believe in blessings, and maybe that's what this is. But the sun is saying that the window is opening. The door is opening for you to let the sun in. But this happy beginning, you have to know, comes with a absolute ending. And that ending is the Ten of Wands. Whatever it is, whatever situation that you are feeling has been a burden in your life is asking to be laid to rest, because we have this almost explosive kind of life-changing force working around Scorpio. Now we have the Eight of Wands. You may be feeling stuck in a situation, though, and maybe that's why the burden is so heavy and so hard to release. The Two of Wands says, though, you need to make the choice. Ten of Wands is saying, ask yourself, what is it that you really want out of your life right now? You have to ask that question. What are your desires leading you towards? Because there's a choice there that needs to be made. The choice releases you from an emotional struggle. Now we have another release. It's the release of a struggle around your emotional life, maybe your love life. Maybe the justice really is releasing a negative relationship. That once that relationship is released, we've got this overflow of love coming in. The ability to leave behind one situation that's been heavy, tiring, burdensome. It has been unfulfilling at best in the emotional department, and it's kept you possibly locked in a mental prison. Spirit is asking you to release that mental prison. Bring yourself to the choice of what is it that I really want from this situation. Where do I really want to go? Because it really feels, again, it's very much up to you and the direction that you want to take. Now, with the Eight of Cups, we know that your cup of love always gets filled once you walk away from the disappointing situation for good. The Six of Swords says some of you are actually going to change your location on the map. You are seriously thinking about making some changes geographically. Some of you are wanting to move to a different home. I see very much. There's water here. There's water here. There's water here. The Eight of Cups represents emotion. You've got a very emotional attachment, some of you, to a seaside location. And I very much see some of you using that location as a target, as a goal. Now, the Prince of Swords is a hasty energy, and he likes to make his decisions rather quickly. So he may be bringing in this energy of wanting to hurry up and move. But the Two of Swords is saying you need to choose more carefully, because there is an ideal place for my Scorpio to go. If you just take the time needed to reflect on a location, there is an ideal place for you. The Judgment, like I said, it's a judgment that Spirit is actually asking you to make, because it takes you to a much happier, more fulfilling place. Like I said, the Queen of Wands and the Princess of Cups. Big things changing for you. Six of Wands. the King of Swords. He definitely changes his life based on clarity of thinking. The Two of Pentacles and the Empress. Well, you know, Spirit is speaking to you guys about this, and I think some of you already know this. The place that you're at in this world, even on a very basic level of where you're living, there is a cloud, a shadow of unhappiness that looms over you, this place that you're living. And you know it. If this is resonating with you, you already know it. Spirit is saying that clarity of thinking is going to bring you to the ideal place on the map where you need to be. Because some of you have to move away from a very cloudy existence, a place where it feels very emotionally heavy. And you may have just moved 6 weeks ago and you're thinking, you know what? This energy is still with me. So you're still kind of holding on. It's because of this magnetic pull into a karmic cycle that wants to continue. Spirit is saying for those of you who have the ability to physically move yourself on, there's a better place. It will feel more like home. There will be more clarity of thinking. You will have a deeper connection to Spirit in this place. You will have regained any artistic flow that you may have lost in the past. That energy will come back to you. For Scorpio, it's about regaining your identity, re-embracing an artistic side to Scorpio. And some of you guys are really emotional about this. But you're really embracing this incredibly artistic side, or wanting to bring that in. And all of the instability that maybe you felt during this period of clouded emotion, clouded judgment, this new way of doing things is going to bring you out of that darkness and bring you down a much more positive, much more creatively expressive, much more loving direction. And the direction is going towards what you desire. Judgment is saying Spirit is like pushing you into making these huge changes in your life. But what are you going to do? Again, we're asking that question. What are you going to do about it, Scorpio? Well, the world. Some of you are really considering that you don't only have one place on this earth, but the earth is your home. And you really desire, what you're desiring more than anything is to experience the world. Reach out, embrace the world, feel the world. For some of you, it's all you think about. It's an obsession. Breaking out, breaking free, leaving behind whatever this cloud is that chains you. You're looking to free yourself in order to feel and express yourself in the world. The alchemist, the magician, he's the guy that's manifesting all of these possibilities for you. The Four of Swords, the Ace of Cups, The High Priestess, big time. And the Hermit, amen. Okay, so what some of you are looking towards, is creating a life that's meant just for you, that allows you to express yourself on a global level. Some of you, you're reaching out, you're wanting to see the world, feel the world, taste the world. You know that the world is your real home. You feel very bound, very chained to an existence that has felt clouded and blocked. And now you're feeling like it's time to manifest this creation, which is your life. It's your life. It's what you have reflected on. It's that place that you go to in your mind every time you need to escape this dark place you've been in. So this need to embrace the world is actually very much a possibility for at least one of you is going to be feeling and experiencing this situation we have now. After rest, contemplation, even a total, and I almost see this guy preying on it obsessively, just like the devil has you chained to this feeling that you have to express yourself on a very global scale. That this complete satisfaction is there. But you brought yourself to this because not only do we have the High Priestess here, but we also have the Hermit with the Magician. So it's of your own creation. This path in life that you're seeking, this honest reflection of who you are, Scorpio, is actually going to play itself out for maybe even a small handful of you. It talks about moving around the globe, seeing the world, experiencing the world with an open heart, with full knowing and an open heart. You'll be able to explore the world on whatever level it is that you are wanting to experience. Now we have the Four of Cups. Opportunity knocking at your door. That's what that is. That's the opportunity sneaking up behind you and taking you by surprise. The Nine of Pentacles talks about the real success through desire coming your way. The Ace of Wands. The Five of Cups, turning away from the disappointment because you do have something better to look forward to. This is all water under the bridge. All of the darkness, all of the stuff that has kept you idle, all of the things that have been dreams, fantasy, illusion, disappointment. It's all water under the bridge because the possibility remains. All you have to do is embrace the possibility and reflect on what it is that you have and what you need to do to get there. The Emperor takes charge of the situation. He absolutely has command of his thinking, and he knows what direction he wants to move in. The Four of Pentacles, this is an idea that you've really thought about, some of you, for a very long time. Some of you have been saving diligently to make this move happen. And it feels like you may be holding on for a while, but you very much have things under control. You're moving properly. You're moving in the right direction. And the Eight of Wands says that you're just going to come to a moment where you're going to release. You're just going to release everything. The energy, the sadness, the emotion, and you're just going to make the move. There's a feeling that stability will be there in the blink of an eye, and you're going to tell yourself, okay, this is the time. This is the place. This is where we go. This is where we make our move. Now, this is the final. Strength, the Ten of Swords, the Prince of Cups, the Princess of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the King of Cups. Oh, I still have, ooh, look at that. I still do have one more reading to go, or one more row to go with this for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm putting this one here. Okay. King of Cups will come. We've got, with the Strength next to the Ten of Swords, right away this tells me that even though you might feel low at this time, if you have not started to feel these things, and this is resonating with your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. If it doesn't, check one of those. This may be talking to a very select few. That even though you feel low, even though you may feel even rock bottom or completely exhausted, done in, Strength says whether you're feeling it or not, you will have that strength, that real powerful inner will to keep moving. The Prince of Cups says you have a desire. You have a real passion to fulfill here. Next to the Princess of Wands, it really is about the things that you desire, the accomplishments that you want to bring fulfillment into your life. It's normal to be confused about certain choices that you need to make. And even though you may have to leave some people behind, the Three of Swords says that some of the parting of the ways may be very difficult. And some of the hardships that you may experience along the way may very well speak to deep disappointment and deep heartache, and moving away may hurt on some level. But the Four of Wands says that this new home situation is going to bring about complete stability and ultimate happiness. And that's exactly where we want Scorpio to go. Now we've got the King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Fool, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So, I see for some of you, the King, now you're going to have your choice, whoever this is resonating with. Once you get to this very fulfilling spot in life, you know, Spirit has a tendency to reward us when things are really going good. And isn't that a strange thing? Because what you're going to have here, at a time when things are really going well, Spirit is going to stun the crap out of you. at a time when there's balance, at a time when there's harmony, when there's a time of fulfillment after you took a great big risk. You put yourself out there, you fought the battles you knew you could win, and you got yourself to this ultimate place of happiness with stability, with movement, with travel, and now you've got choice. For some of you, the choice is going to be a fellow water sign, the King of Cups. For some of you, the choice is going to be the King of Pentacles, an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This individual coming in is going to bring love and stability to your life. They also bring, I think they bring kind of a carefree kind of anything goes kind of feeling. So they're going to be open is what I'm saying. Their spirit, their joy, their ability to embrace good and happiness and joy and harmony will all be there, because this person is all encompassing when it comes to keeping an open mind. I do see that this is someone you'll be able to travel the world with, whoever this is resonating for. So, good work, Scorpio. So now we're going to go over to my Vimeo channel and take a look at your love reading, and maybe we can get a little bit more of a handle on this new love partner coming your way. We're just going to throw a few cards and see what Spirit tells you about this new situation. Whoever this resonates with, I see you're leaving something behind. So if you're in a very happy union, this may be you leaving a career behind, but I do see that there are great opportunities for you to bring newness into your life, both with love and around your financial future. And this could be you taking your existing partner into the future with you, which is really wonderful energy for a partner, for whoever this is resonating for. So good for you guys. I'm really happy. If you want a reading meant just for you, go to my Weebly website. Choose a reading. There goes my voice. Choose a reading. Tell me what you want through the contact page, and I will get back to you. I'll pick up recording after this cold goes away, because now I'm feeling it's turning into a cold. Again, this is my second one in about a month and a half. Jesus. Global warming, there is no such a thing. Everybody's getting sick at record numbers. It's amazing. Yeah, that was a joke, guys. I completely think that so many of us get sick at these extreme levels because we're not caring for our earth well enough, but that's just me. Oh, yeah, right. Vimeo. I leave the link here for that. I'm done with my rant. I think I'm getting delirious, so I'm just going to let you guys go. Take care of yourselves, Scorpio. Take care of one another, and peace.